Hello, Stampers! Let's have some fun with some mushrooms today. I've been having so much fun with these sketched image from the Inspirational Sketches stamp set since it was released. It's in the brand new Stampin' Up! Mini catalog that's January through April. And I've used this bird quite a few times, but now I'm using the mushroom. And I just love the sketchy look of these images. Really cute. So I've decided to build a scene here, and I'm going to get lots of depth in it just by layering my images and getting light in my background and real dark in the foreground. So let's get started on this. You're going to be able to find all the dimensions for these panels down below this video. Just click show more. You'll see them down there along with all the product links for the products that I used today. So I've got a basic white panel here that's 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. We're going to use it portrait length here, and I'm going to put a mat here for our moon. I used a 2-inch circle punch for this. But you could use any size circles you wanted to. You don't have to use a 2-inch. You could do a great big 3-inch on here, or just use a 1-inch. It all depends on what you want. I picked a 2-inch circle punch, and I punched it out of a double layer of Post-it notes. And I punched it out of as much of the sticky part of the Post-it note as I could. And I've placed it over here, and I've got it just a little off center, a little over to the right. I try not to put my images like right smack in the middle of the panel. So here we go. We've got our mask on, and I'm going to take our background color, and this is Petal Pink, so we're going to bring some pink in here. I'm going to use a blending brush for this. And I'm just going to blend some of this color around here on our sky area. And I'm kind of just holding down the edge of that Post-it note as I'm going around. That helps it from flipping up. Now you can use the masking paper if you want to for this also. I just find it economical just to use the Post-it notes. Okay, so we have that on there, right? And now I'm going to remove this Post-it notes. Now we got our nice bright moon up there. I'm going to use the edge of this ink pad, and I'm going to do a little direct to paper here. Now when I'm doing this, make sure you have your ink pad angled, a good angle here. You don't want it laying flat, else you're just going to have a big mess. We just want little lines here. I'm going to turn this upside down so I'm pulling towards me instead of away from me, and that kind of helps me keep things light and airy. So see how I'm doing this. We got some little lines going on here. This is just like little grasses maybe in the background. There we go. And I'm doing this really light. I just want little airy images going on here. Just like that. So that was our Petal Pink. And now I just want to rip a Post-it note and just have a 3 by 5 here. I want it kind of a jagged looking edge here. So I'm just kind of going back and forth here, just getting a little weird edge and a little hill going on here. Little jagged hill. And we're going to be using this part of it. And I'm going to make our little mound of dirt here that our mushroom is going to grow out of. I'm going to put that at the bottom. Then I'm going to bring in some Pecan Pie and a blending brush. And I'm going to blend this in, and I want this pretty dark. This is going to be like our little mound of dirt, like I said. I just love Pecan Pie, and it's really pretty with that Petal Pink. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to put my Pecan Pie up, And I'm going to grab another blending brush and some black ink here. I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black for this. And I'm going to take this Post-it note and I'm just going to move it kind of like that. And I just want some like little rock formations here in the front. So there was one. And you can put them like little different ways here. I'm going to add some up here. Now two of my cards are never going to be the same, so I have that going on there. And I think I just want one little line up here. There we go. So there's like little dark rocks in the front. All right, so I'm going to put that Memento Tuxedo Black up. Don't need the mask anymore. And now I'm ready for our main image here. So we're going to load it up with Cajun Craze. Now I like to try things on my scrap paper there just to make sure I'm getting enough ink on here, because you want your ink pad well inked for this. That way all that yummy detail is going to show up. So I'm just going to stamp this at the top of one of these rocks here. Just like that. So we have our mushrooms in our scene. They're adorable, right? Okay, so I put the Cajun Craze up. I don't need that stamp anymore. And now we're going to just do some coloring. And I'm going to color the mushroom tops here all in. And I have a pumpkin pie. This is the dark pumpkin pie. And I'm just coloring all of those tops of the mushrooms in. I'm just going to start with these little ones down here. There's not much coloring to this, but I'm not going to do a whole bunch of shading because you know what? They're already shaded by the stamped image, which makes it nice. You can use the brush end of this also. This marker, I'm using the pointed end. That's why it's so squeaky. And it gives me a little more control here. I want a little off there. We'll correct that. There we go. Okay. So there that is. Now I have a light smoky slate marker. And we're going to color like the undersides of the mushrooms that are showing and the stems. Give that little gray look there. Is that squeak driving you crazy? I think I'm just about due a new marker. Yeah, don't forget those undersides of your mushrooms there. I use this smoky slate so much I've worn it out, I think. There we go. There's our stems. They're all colored in. And guess what? There is our scene all done. So it turns out really cute. We've got our little lines in the background. And now I'm just going to take a strip of basic black here. This is a 1/4 of an inch by 4 3/4. I'm just going to glue it on the side here of this panel just for a little interest in our scene. Got it here off to the side. Get it on there as straight as we can. There we go. And you can use whatever adhesive you like. Use that multi-purpose glue. That way I can move things around a little bit. So there is our little black strip. And then I just want a little bling, and I have the 2023-25 in color dots here. And I'm going to be picking up these here to match our scene. I'll just use a pair of paper snips here. Add my little dots to my little strip of paper. I'm going to use 3 of the medium dots. 1 at each end. And then 1 in the middle. And then I think I'll use 2 of the small dots here in between those. There we go. We got a little bling going on. I think that's really cute. It just fits perfectly with this little scene. So now I'm going to add a basic black panel to the back of this. And this panel is 3.5 by 4 7/8. So we'll just glue that together. This little card comes together pretty quick. And I just think fruits and vegetables or plants make great thank you cards or just a note card. They're just very, very just general. So, okay, we have our card base here. This is basic black, and I folded it in half to create my quarter card. It's 5.5 by 8.5. And then I cut 2 panels of Pecan Pie. One will go on the inside. I'm going to put one on the outside here first. Just center it up there. And then I just want to put something in the foreground of this. And I got some punches here that I punched out of basic black. And these come out of the bow punch. And a lot of times I've used this image so much. I haven't used this image much, and it's really cute. So I did that today. I punched 4 of these out of basic black. And I'm just going to add these to my little scene here. Just add some glue. So I'm going to add a couple of these. Let's see, let's bring it this way. You want them kind of in the foreground, and that pushes those mushrooms back a little bit. Gives you more depth in your scene. Depth is really important in your little scenes. Makes them look more realistic. Oh, I glued that to my finger. There we go. So we got 2 on that side, and I'm going to have 2 on this other side. Put as many as you want. You can put a whole bunch in front if you want. There's one there. Got one more to put on. Let's see. I'll do that. Kind of got them coming in from each direction here. See how that pushes those mushrooms back? Really cute. And now I'm just going to add this to the front of my card here. I'm going to put this over to the right. There we go. There is our card front. There's plenty of room for sentiment up here. I'm not sure what I'm going to use mine for yet, so I'm just leaving mine blank for now. Then for the inside of my card, I don't know what I'm going to add to the inside, so I just have a Petal Pink panel here. And this is 3 3/4 by 5. Then I'm adding it to a Pecan Pie panel that we cut. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. So there's our inside. So I'm just going to add this to the card. Let's add some love in there. And just add this to the inside. Now it's all ready for any sentiment that I want. And I have these nice little cards in my stash to use. Anytime I want to send a note card, a thank you, there you have it. There's today's card for today. Hope you enjoy this project and that you give it a try. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Doodles.